You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so super excited to be here this morning to speak to you. Oh, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome. Please take time and like, take time and subscribe, take time and share with a friend and family. Yes, I'm so excited that you are part of my story and you are part of my life. Yes, I don't take it for granted your time to listen and to share. I appreciate it. God bless you so very much. My name is Najuma Christine Segawa Blessed, a relationship and life coach, a marriage mentor, and counselor. Thank you so very much for being here. And this morning I want us to talk something which is so dear to my heart. Marriage, the basics of marriage, the basics for the foundation of your marriage, your relationship. Yes, I know we all love to be loved and we love to love. Yes, I want to say marriage is sweet, marriage is hard work, marriage is what you make it. Marriage is about sacrifice, and in marriage, there's a lot of compromise. And in marriage, it needs a lot of commitment. Marriage is a God-given gift, by the way. Yes, it's a God-given gift. So we need to embrace it, and we need to love it, and we need to enjoy it. And we need to remember that one day we shall be accountable to our God for what we've done in our marriages. So you need to make your marriage work. You need to thrive in that marriage. You need to keep the spark. Yes, it's about you and me. Let's stop the blame game. We've blamed people so many times. Friends, let's stop the blame game. It starts with you and ends with you. Do your part and leave others to God. Do your part and leave others to God. So I want to say, in marriage, you need to be intentional. There's a lot of intentionality in any marriage. If you want your marriage to thrive, you need to be intentional. You need to be intentional. Never in your life take your spouse, your partner, for granted. Never, never do it. Whatever case may be, never take your spouse for granted. Be intentional to take care of your spouse. Be intentional to love your spouse. Be intentional to know what makes him happy. What puts him on? Be intentional to know what gives her, that beautiful woman, a smile. What puts her on? What does she like, and what are her dislikes? What are her strengths and her weaknesses? Yes, you need to be intentional. You need to dig deep and get to know your partner with the intentionality of making your marriage work, of making your marriage thrive, of making your marriage blissful. Remember, I said marriage is what you make it. Then, in marriage, you need to trust God at all times. You need to trust your Creator. You need to depend on your God. In thick and thin, you need to surrender your marriage to God. You need to surrender your marriage to your Creator. Remember, He is your Creator. Remember, He is your friend. Remember, he has your DNA and He has the DNA of your spouse. So let's always trust God for our marriages. Let's surrender our marriages to our God, our Creator. Every day, talk to your God about your marriage. Every day, dedicate your marriage to God. Every day, give thanks to God for your marriage. Every day, surrender your marriage to God. Yes. Remember, marriage is not a bed of roses. It has some thorns, but it's only the grace of God. It's only the power of God which will help you to navigate the storm waters, to navigate through those thorny roses so that you can enjoy your marriage. Then you need to have a goal. Yes, you entered that marriage. You are in that relationship. By the way, what is your goal? What is your goal? Let's take a scenario of the football lovers. When any football team is playing, those two teams are playing, those footballers, the 11 footballers, their target, their focus is to score in the goal. Even if you hold the ball for so long, you do a lot of tactics, but if you don't score, it will be waste of time. So in your marriage, what is your goal, by the way? Why did you decide to marry? Why are you in that relationship? Why did you get married to that person? Why did you pick up that person to marry? Friends, you need to examine yourself and and find out what is the overall agenda of you being in marriage. Was it about just walking down the aisle? Was it just to please your parents? No, you have a goal. You have a goal. Pursue it. Press on. Don't give up until you achieve, until you score into that goal you set. Don't drop the ball. Press on. If others can, you can also do it. If others can, you can also do it. And remember, it's doable. It's doable. So, please, please, please have a goal of your marriage. Let me share my goal for my marriage. My goal to my marriage to the most handsome man in the world, Dr. Natsenga Wajagenda, wow, is to stay married until Jesus comes back. So, rain or shine, in thick and thin, I'm determined, I'm focused, I do whatever it takes to make my marriage work until Jesus comes back. So what is your goal, by the way? Get it. Get your goal today. After listening to this, get your goal and pursue it. Don't just get it and just leave it in the table. We all know, like some of us who work for parastatals, even your personal life, even your personal business. When the year starts, maybe even you are starting a business, you have a goal, you have a mission, you have a vision. Can you have all those for your marriage? What do you see when you visualize your marriage? What do you see? Yes, marriage is not about having children. Yet, yes, so good. It's good. Children are good. But there are marriages who don't have children. Will you get out of that marriage because you don't have children? Marriage is not about driving the nice car or staying in a beautiful house. No, marriage is more than that. And marriage is not about even sex, by the way. Yes. Yes. Remember, marriage is not sex and sex is not marriage. So, have a goal and then pursue it. And guess what? You are going to achieve it because you have whatever it takes, you have it. So, press on. Yes, another best for the foundation of marriage, communication. Communication. And I want to talk about communication and then add it with another C, commitment. Commitment. And then complementing each other. In communication in marriage, it's like oxygen to life. Let me say it. Communication to marriage is like oxygen to life. If any marriage, any relationship, at any time, for any reason, there's no communication, there's lack of communication, that marriage is at stake. That marriage is in dying situation. That stage, that marriage is in coma. That marriage needs resuscitation. So my dear friends, make sure you keep communication flow all the time. In thick and thin. Even if when you are annoyed, send him a message. Send her a message. By the way, darling, I was not impressed with what this and this you did. Give him a call. How are you? Have you reached home? Have you reached office? How was the journey? Keep communication. Even when you are you feel good in those good times. Yes, tell him, by the way, my husband, today I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Whenever I see you, I feel good. By the way, my wife, you are such a beautiful young woman. I love you. You remember, age is just a number. So communicate. Tell your lover, tell your spouse how you feel. Tell her your feelings. Tell her your joy. Tell her what makes you, what tunes you on. What you did, what excites you. Let's communicate to our spouses. It spices the marriage, and then it will help you even to know the love language of your spouse. That's another foundation. But I need to also add it there. Because some of us, we don't know the love languages of our spouses. How will you know? You are not an angel. You need somebody to tell you that, by the way, Christine, my love language is words of affirmation. You are beautiful, you are fearfully, wonderfully made. You are my angel, you are my queen. Another one, the love language is gifting. Another one is a touch, a physical touch. Another one is quality time. Another one, acts of service. So, communicate your love language to your spouse. By the way, you didn't marry an angel. And either she didn't marry an angel and you didn't get married to an angel. So tell him your feelings. Tell her your feelings. Share your expectations with your spouse. Share your love languages. Let him know. Let her understand your love language. Let her understand that, by the way, I expect a Friday date every month. Share the expectation. Many times we assume what happened during the courtship or the honeymoon is going to be the same. No way. Communicate all those you need, and you enjoy your marriage. Yes, I'll be adding one by one, and tonight I want to end on this. Commitment. Marriage needs a lot of commitment. Remember, marriage is what you make it. Remember, marriage is what you make it. You need to be committed to your spouse. You need to be available. You need to be dependable rather, I beg your pardon. You need to be reliable. You need to show commitment to your spouse. Don't just assume, you see. No, be committed. If he wants you to go with you at a function, be available. Don't say, me, I have my other program. No. The day you married that person, the day you got married to that person, his affairs, her affairs is your baggage, is your concern. So be committed. In any relationship, you need a lot of commitment. You need a lot of commitment. It's not a walkover, by the way, marriage. It's not a walkover. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's hard work. Marriage is hard work. But don't give up. Keep the spark. Commit to that partner. Yes, sometimes your partner may not be feeling, not feeling well, but then for you say, I have a trip. No, be available. Provide a shoulder to lean on. Say those sweet words. You can even sing for him. You can sing for her. Yes, be committed. And I want to say, please remember you married that person to complement each other. You are not in a competition. You are not competing. You married her to complement. Maybe you don't know how to. Maybe you don't know how to make bed. He's going to make it. You got married to that man to complement him. Maybe he's not a good timekeeper. You're going to teach him how to keep time. Maybe he's not developmental. You are going to teach him how to be developmental and focused. So remember, you are complimenting your spouse. Don't compete. Never compete, never compare. You see, you are driving this car, I also want to drive this. No, you are not competing. You are complimenting each other. Please, you are complimenting each other. And do it with all the joy. Do it with all the joy. Do it with all the joy and all the happiness and all your energy. Friends, you need to appraise, to appreciate, applaud your spouse. You need to appraise, applaud, and appreciate your spouse. What do I mean here? First and foremost, beauty is in the hands of the beholder. All of us, we are beautiful. All men are handsome. That's why I say I'm married to the most handsome man in the world. I don't want to know. You get it? That is the choice God gave me. And I appreciate him day in, day out. Appreciate your spouse. Appreciate your husband. Appreciate your wife. Gone are days when you sit at a round table and then you discuss about your spouse. You discuss about your husband, your wife. Really? That's not healthy at all. That is childish, by the way. Take time and appreciate him. Whether he's around or not. Get time and appreciate your wife. You say, my wife, she's the best cook. You people, you need to visit and see. You need to visit and test. My wife, she's the cleanest lady I see. I know. My husband, he's the most intelligent person I know. He's the most hardworking. Appreciate him. Appreciate him. Applaud him. Yes, the most handsome man has entered. Yes, the beautiful woman is around. Yes, you get it. Support him. Whatever business he's doing, be his number one supporter, cheerleader, marketeer. Market her products. Maybe your wife is a baker. Tell your office mate, my wife, you have a birthday, you have a party, my wife bakes nice cakes. Your husband is maybe he sells cars. Tell all your office men, you need a car. My husband, he deals in good cars. You get it? Be your spouse's number one fan. Appreciate him. Applaud him. Yes, my husband. Yes, my wife. Yes, you are the best. Yes. Even if all of us will make mistakes. Don't say, you mean I knew you are careless. No. Just say, no, that's not the end of the world. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Encourage him. Be number one encourager of your spouse. Encourage her. I always say, applaud your spouse from the gate as he enters the house, to the yard, to the doorstep, to the sitting room, living room, dining, up to the bedroom, everywhere. Appreciate him, applaud her. And you know your marriage is going to be so exciting. Yes, it is exciting. It can be. These are not movies. These are real stuff. And friends, invest in your marriage. Invest in your marriage. Invest in your marriage. What do I mean by this? Invest time, quality time in your marriage. Take time. Spend time, spare time. Sacrifice time to be with your spouse. Quality time, quality time with your spouse. 2, invest money. Money, yes. Invest money in your marriage. Invest in money. Yes. Furnish your house. Furnish your bedroom. Your living room. Gift your husband. Gift your wife. All that needs money. Invest. And invest in that brand of your marriage. By the way, you need to have a brand. Develop a brand for your marriage. Yes. Have your brand. What is your brand, by the way? From A to Z, have a brand. From the kitchen to the dining, up to the bedroom, up to the wardrobe. What is your brand? When they say, yes, Mr. and Mrs., that is your brand. Invest in that brand. Invest in it, sustain it, manage it. Invest in your marriage. Invest in your marriage. My dear listeners, thank you so very much for logging on my YouTube channel. I want to appreciate you so very much once again, and I request you humbly, please click the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much once again. Asante sana. Yalama noi. Tak. Mulakoze cyane. Mwebale muno. Mwebale ino. Yalama noi. Apoyo bino. God bless you. I've been your relationship and life coach, marriage counselor and mentor, Christine Najima Segawa. Blessed. See you next time. Bye-bye as we make our marriage thrive and shining. If others can, you can also do it. Don't drop the ball. Make it work. Purpose to be yourself and love yourself. I'm going to add that in my next recording. Yes, God bless you. Cheers.